Hi everyone, welcome to this week's video. This week we're going to show you how to make your own kite and what you'll have in your kit or what you can pull together to make this yourself. We've got a large envelope, we're using a Tyvek mailer. We've got 2 dowel rods, a lot of string, a long length of string, and some crepe paper for the tails of our kite. We also have this template for you to use to follow to cut out the shape of your kite.
Other things you'll want to have, some way to punch a hole into this Tyvek envelope. We're going to use a paper punch tool. We need scissors, something to mark onto the envelope like a pen or a pencil, and then some tape. We're using some duct tape here.
So after you've taken everything out of your envelope, all your supplies, we're going to go ahead and try to open up that envelope, and what you can do is kind of cut away the seams or just kind of easily peel it open. Basically what we're trying to do is open up this envelope nice and flat and preserve as much of the actual material as we can so we can use it for our kite. So once your envelope is opened up, we're ready to start drawing our template. The first thing you want to do is find the bottom of your kite and measure from there. We're going to measure 14 inches up because that's as tall as our kite is going to be. So 14 inches up from the bottom, we'll draw a line straight across. We're going to end up using 10 inches of that line and then do the rest of our template from top down. Do you want me to?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got a 10-inch line across the top of my kite, and I've made a little mark in the middle so I know where to go from there. Now what I'm going to do is draw myself a reference line down the middle of my envelope, and I'm going to do that right at the 5-inch mark from this line. And next, what we need to do on our template, you can see we have this large line that goes all the way across the middle of our kite. So to do that, I'm going to start from that point up at the top, and I'm going to measure 4.75 inches down, so just under 5 inches. I'll make my mark there. Now this line needs to be 17.5 inches across total, so I'm going to do 8.75 in each direction. And now to finish our template, we're going to start up the ends of that 10-inch line, and we're just going to draw some lines down to connect it to the larger 17.5-inch line that we drew, and then connect that down to the bottom of our kite, which should also be 10 inches at the bottom. So basically we're just going to finish off that template by drawing the outside lines of our kite. We'll edit this.
So now with your template all drawn out, now it's time to just cut on those dark lines that you've made. Don't worry about any of the reference lines that Kristen was talking about. We just want the outside lines of your kite. So go ahead and cut them out. So now with your kite all cut out, go ahead, take the 2 dowels that were in that supply kit there, and we are going to line them up. They're going to run from the top line, which was 10 inches, down to the bottom line, which is 10 inches. And we're just going to secure that with some tape on both sides, so they're going up and down the kite. All right, now with your dowels attached to your kite, we need to put in some holes on the side. This is for what's called a bridle, and it's going to be a part of your string that's going to be connecting from this side to that side. But to reinforce that, let's put some tape down before we make the hole so that it'll keep the envelope from tearing. So now that we've reinforced those 2 bridle holes there, this is the top of your kite right here, and this is the bottom. So let's go ahead, let's put those tails on.
Let's decorate.
Yeah. Ooh, this is gonna be good.
So now it's time to add some string to our kite. What we're gonna do is measure out 35 inches of string. Basically, we need to double the length of the furthest point across our kite. We know that we measured our kite to be 17.5 inches across at its widest point, so we need to double that, and we would be using 35 inches of string. If you scaled your kite up or down, just make sure you do double whatever this width is. So take your 35 inches of string and tie it to the holes that we punched on the edges, and you're just going to tie one end of the string to each hole. You're not looping it through your kite or anything like that.
Okay, now with your string tied to the bridle holes on the side, I'm just taking my pencil here and go ahead and pick up your kite and you'll find the center of that string. There it is. And we're just going to attach the rest of your kite string that's in the kit, or if you have a roll of kite string, right there, tie it there, and then that's where we're going to hold on to it and pull our kite.
I'm afraid.
Now you ready to go fly a kite?
It worked! If you want to be featured in any of our videos and show off the projects that you've made, you can use the QR code on your kit to send us a picture or some videos, and we'll include them in our next videos. So anything you've ever made from one of our kits, send it to us. We want to see it. I gotta go get him.